So, like I said, I am in Copy Elite. So, this is ultimately what I'm looking forward to doing, focusing on after I've gotten a job in quarter one, quarter two. So, I just laid out a plan for me to actually enjoy marketing, copywriting, a practical plan, because wishes will not bring riches, but, you know, obtaining a state of mind in which that it becomes its obsession will bring riches. That's what Napoleon Hill says in this book, Think and Grow Rich, right? So I just want to show you Copy Elite. I'm in Copy Elite. I'm in Copy School. Literally, I have everything I need to become who I want to be in 2026. But, I've made the decision that I really can't focus on this much if I'm all over the place, if I don't have money to pay my rent. And right now, that's the case. I don't have money to pay rent. So, you know, right now, what the move actually is for me is to get a job. And so, what job do I choose? I choose a very easy job. Honestly, if I could find a janitor job, I would do it. But I know those jobs are all taken by the Mexicans. So, I've decided I'm gonna be doing bookkeeping because when I was doing my corporate job before I quit, I was a, I was pretty much an SDR getting paid base salary plus commission. I would look on the other offices because the building where I worked at in the floor was shared with multiple companies. Offices were shared with multiple companies. So one office would be for one company, another office would be for another company, but there would be like windows of made with glass, so I wouldn't really hear them, but I would see them. I would see what they're doing, and I asked the guy who seemed like he was having the chillest job ever what he was doing. He said, "I'm an office manager. I do accounting, data entry." And I was like, "Damn, that's amazing. How'd you get in there?" And he said, I actually don't have accounting experience, but you know, I think there's a lot of people that's willing to train people to, do data entry accounting, just do entry level work. And that's when I made the decision to quit my job so that I could have this chill job that he had and actually have mental creative reserves for me to focus on copy school or copy elite. Because while I had that job, I was constantly thinking about my definite chief aim, which was to become a digital marketer, live a digital nomad like Dan Coe. You know, it's just a burning desire. So I just made the decision. I wasn't content with the job I had, the environment that I was in. And so I'm just going to make the decision to quit and, you know, actually, you know, pursue what I want. And so I've made definite plans to carry out my definite desire. This is what it is. Ultra year, month, weekday routine. I broke it down. 2036, you know, there's plan for that. But I won't ever get there if I don't start with 2026, which is this year. So quarter one, bookkeeping skill emulation. This is where we learn the skill of bookkeeping so that we can emulate someone that does the job, become the person that would be the most ideal candidate in the eyes of bookkeeping recruiters. And then quarter two, once we have that job, we become someone who can provide the most value to my employer, master that job with my eyes closed so that I don't even have to think about it when I get there. And then, when I get home, I wouldn't have to think about it either. Unlike my old job, constantly got me thinking, and I didn't even have time to, think about Copy Elite. I was so stressed. So this time, hopefully, it's a different. different thing. So quarter three, once we have that bookkeeping job mastered, then we can focus on marketing on the side, and that's where marketing ads will come in. And the thing I haven't put into perspective is a new opportunity that came in from my Tito Raja. He's giving me the opportunity to become his marketer, but as a starting position, of course, I'm just gonna be a third party marketer, pretty much another agency bringing clients in. So that's another opportunity. But like I said, we need capital in order for us to get ourselves in a position where we're gonna do marketing. So maybe that's gonna be in quarter three. But if we are able to get a job in quarter one and master that job in quarter one at the same time, we're gonna be moving. We're gonna be changing the plan and make it, move sooner so that we can reach quarter four sooner, which is become a business thought leader, pretty much just an influencer with the Think and Grow Rich school community. And that's my ultimate chief aim. You know, I really want to become a school community owner, just teaching people about Think and Grow Rich because I think this is the best freaking book of all time, bro. I'm not even kidding. I have this book too, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life, but it's just not as good as this. It's just not as good. And I also have this one, The Secret by Ron Brime, but it's not as good as Think and Grow Rich. But point is, I've created my plans. I've even got my auto suggestion here, right? I've even got my quarter one plan here and daily routine and high leverage activities. And then I click this once quarter one's over. Now all I have to do is focus on quarter one. If everything goes well, everything will fall into place. I'll become a marketer and I'll become a school owner. So that's I just want to create this video because who's gonna watch it? You know, I also want to show you guys what Copy Elite looks like inside. So this is what it looks like. Only three people are online getting after it. Andres getting after it, Joseph getting after it. There hasn't been a massive CE update, but inside the Discord, there has been plenty of updates, and the only thing that I worry about right now is that the quality of the calls aren't as good as they were at the start of 2025 and in 2026. So KJ lessened the dates of office hours from 5 times a week to 3 times a week. But that's fine, but because he really focuses on quality over quantity. Um so yeah, this is what it looks like inside. These guys making 1K a month if you're brown, making 1K a month apparently. Um, and then this guy's making 3K a month, 5K a month apparently. Yeah, 5K. But yeah, these guys are the ballers. 10K a month, 10K a month, 10K a month, 10K a month. And these guys are the coaches. Griff, he started off just being a student. Now he's a coach. Um, over here, community sauce, free stuff. People drop like Alex Ramosi, the $6,000 bundle that he had. People gave it away right here. Also, KJ even gave us free books, free Bible. Over here, KJ answers your questions. And over here, we share our wins, introductions to new people, job boards, and this where the real sauce is. Look how many opportunities there's been. We've got email copywriter, DM setter, thumbnail designer. This is I think DM setter, closer, DM setter, uh, appointment setter, DM setter. Yeah, a lot of DM setting jobs. Like I said in the last video, if you have the opportunity to work under a big personal brand, boom, do it. It's freaking amazing. but it's not the end. The bigger opportunities in this group obviously is gonna be the copywriter because it's a copywriting group. So it's amazing. Look at how many opportunities there's been. Boom, one, two, three, four, five, six copywriting opportunities, bro. And this guy Ben making 10K a month. He's been here since the start. So if you're gonna work under this guy, bro, oh my god, what a great opportunity. And I just, you know, honestly, I can't even waste his time because honestly, I haven't even been writing copy. So I'm gonna be starting writing. I'm gonna be writing again. Quarter one, 2026. Once I find a job, master that job. So as soon as I get a job and master that job, the sooner I'll be able to do copywriting and make like, oh shit, this guy is gonna be long term and working under freaking Ben, bro. That's such a big opportunity, bro. So yeah, the sooner I get that job, master that job, do copywriting, the sooner I'll be able to work under these freaking legends. So that plan, I gotta do it, and then actually just freaking dominate 2026. So yeah, I just want to show you guys what Copy Elite looks like inside, and yeah, I hope you guys uh, you know have a great 26.